The financial planner's game plan is the game changer. This is the kind of program that literally shows you how to 10x your disposable income. So whether you are an entrepreneur or an individual who wants to achieve more financially, this is the kind of program for you. This program teaches you about financial leadership and how to take better action, informed action to achieve desired results financially. Now, this program is designed by Global Capital Inc. It has been designed after many, many years of research and seeing that persons are setting financial goals, millions, billions of people across the world, you set annual financial goals, and we've seen that many of those goals are falling through the crack. So this program has really been built to, one, ensure that once you set those goals, you have a step-by-step approach to use to enable you to be more successful. But beyond just being successful in setting small goals, it really gives you a game plan to 10x your disposable income. And that's what really is the real game changer about this program. Now, there are a number of important takeaways here. Along with understanding the 9 important systems of the financial planner's game plan, you also get to understand the importance of doing your income diagnostic stress test. Many of you might have been hearing for this for the first time, the income diagnostic stress test. And you need to put yourself in a position of strength to be able to commit time, talent, and resources to learn, apply, and master all of these systems. Today, I will just spend some time very briefly discussing one, the financial planner's game plan, and the income diagnostic stress test. And my assurance to you is that when you commit time, talent, and resources to learn, apply, and master these systems, your life will be changed forever because you now know the steps that you can take to ensure that you're in the pathways to build wealth, and you understand all of your enablers. So I'll come back to that shortly. For those who are joining me for the first time, I want to just simply introduce myself. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession and a humanitarian by nature. And I'm a self-publishing best-selling author, self-published best-selling author. I'm the best-selling author for Manager's Toolkit and Billionaire Code. My new book titled 10X Branding and Marketing, The Psychology of Doing Business, is going to be out very soon. So I want to encourage you to like, subscribe, and share this podcast within your social quality of circle. One, it will enable you to get the daily broadcasts that we are bringing on wealth building, and you will be certainly helping me to reach as much people as possible with this content. So collectively, we can change lives, just like how the humanitarian works. Now, let me get back to today's program. We are talking today about the financial planner's game plan, and we are also talking about the income, the importance of doing your income diagnostic stress test. The vision behind this is that once you commit time, talent, and resources to learn, apply, and master these systems, you are now in that position of strength to 10x your disposable income. And this is so whether you are an entrepreneur or whether you're an individual who wants to achieve more financially. Now, let's begin by looking at the income diagnostic stress test. There are 5 important concepts to walk away with here. One, it's about doing your income analytics. When last have you done your income analytics, or have you ever done your income analytics? When last have you done your expenditure analytics? These are important steps for you to take very serious. When last have you done your balance sheet analytics? When last have you done your future plan analytics? And when last have you done your smart investment analytics? Now, all of these things are very important because these 5 steps is what really enables you to assess your income against your expenditure against your balance sheet, and your balance sheet against your future plans. But what are some of those things that is likely to be in your future plans? For example, there are many persons that talks about early retirement. There are many persons that talks about emergency savings account. There are many persons that talks about smart investment portfolios. There are many persons that talks about children college funds. There are many persons that talks about, all-inclusive family tour. There are many persons that talks about a range of things that they want to achieve in the future. You even talk about investing in your personal and professional development. Those are part of your future plan. But guess what happened? In most cases, when we assess your balance sheet against your future plans, it is very clear that your balance sheet is totally inadequate to get you to that point where you can achieve early retirement, where you can have an emergency savings account, where you can have a smart investment game plan, where you can have children college fund, where you can have some systems in place for your personal and professional development. So when we recognize this, we bring you down to something that we call the smart investment analytics. This is very important because here is where we work with you in things like REITs, real estate investment trust. We talk to you about issues like ETF, exchange trade funds. We talk to you about issues like S&P 500. And there's a range of other issues that we talk to you about so as to ensure that you understand smart investment portfolios and how to leverage them. We even go this far to talk to you about generic investment platforms, and that is local generic platform that is 101% safe in terms of investment portfolios. Now, one of the reasons that we want to emphasize here on the smart investment analytics, because there are many persons that have a perception that putting your monies into a savings account is going to make you wealthy. And I'm here to burst the bubble to say it's never going to happen. You establish your savings account for 3 reasons. One is for safekeeping, is one of the safest places to have your funds. 2 is for emergency savings, so you can easily access that capital. And 3rd is a smart investment strategy. But the latter is the one that you almost never do, smart investment strategy. Perhaps you have 1% of the smart people in the world, the global population, that leverage their savings into investment. This platform is about really helping you to understand all of this. And again, it is largely about helping you to 10x your disposable income. So there is where you had a little briefing about the income analytics stress test. We do stress tests at all 5 levels to see where you are, where you want to go, and how to get you there. The next step is where we start to dig in very deep into the financial planner's game plan. And here is where you learn 9 important systems. And these systems are major game changers. And let me say why. Very often we see at the beginning of the year or the end of the year, millions, billions of people across the world, you develop your New Year resolutions. But within a few weeks and a few months, it is as though those dreams and hopes that you have for yourself, they are thrown under the bus. You forget about them. So the financial planners game plan as the game changers really help you to understand how to set clear financial goals, financial goal setting. We work with you to develop the financial timeline. We work with you to develop the financial game plan. Game plan is absolutely important for you to understand here. Last but not least, we talk to you about the 4th step, which is team dynamics, and team management. And these four systems represents the pre-implementation process. All right. So with this here, you understand how to set clear, realistic, achievable financial goals. But I would keep emphasizing that the issue of setting realistic financial goals is highly subjective. When you come into this program, work with you to understand that. We talked to you about the importance of timelining because without a start date and end date, without understanding, the completion criteria, you are likely to have a runaway train. And we do talk to you about how not to build a runaway train when you're setting your financial goals. We talk about the game plan, and the game plan is important because from the research that we are doing, from the people that we are interacting with, the hundreds of persons from all over the world that we are interfacing with on a daily basis, we are seeing that you have dreams and hopes and aspirations to become financially independent, to make your financial breakthrough. And you're working tremendously hard to make all of this happen. But the game plan that you're using is not properly aligned to the financial goals that you're setting for yourself. So when we recognize that from the get-go, we work with you to restructure the game plan, rebuild the game plan, we leverage the game plan to get you to your financial dreams, hopes, and aspirations within the shortest possible time. Along with this, as we build out your financial game plan, which is important. It must be aligned to the financial goals that you're setting. We collapse everything into what we call the WBS, the work breakdown structure. And the work breakdown structure is really the foundation for the project implementation. It is the work breakdown structure that enables you to identify the daily, weekly, monthly tasks that must be completed within timeline, within integrity, within budget. It literally gives you all of this to be able to more effectively execute your activities around achieving your financial goal. This also is part of the pre-implementation process. The six steps that for you to understand here, the six system is what we call the financial game plan and project implementation. It's important for you to understand the entire implementation process. The next step, we look at the financial game plan and the project evaluation and control. Now, you cannot evaluate a project, you cannot control a project if you do not understand the daily, weekly, monthly task that has to be completed. It is this understanding that helps you to understand in the evaluation and control process if the project is on time, if it's within budget, if it's within scope. And all of these things are necessary when you are setting financial goals. This is creating the failure to understand this is one of the main reasons why you will continue to fail in the development of and the achievement of your financial goals. Now, once you collapse everything into the WBS, the work breakdown structure, it is much easier to evaluate and control. Now, another important concepts for you to understand here is the financial game planning and project control optimization. Now, once everything is in the WBS, you can easily look back at your WBS and make objective decision moving forward if there is a better way to manage the outcome of that project. So project control optimization is largely about you taking the time, committing the resources to really identify if there are smarter, better, more cost-effective ways in achieving the set objective within a shorter period of time. Absolutely necessary. So in working with us at Global Capital Inc., we really help you to understand how to apply these systems to your business and how to apply these systems to your life when you're desirous of achieving more financially. The last element here is where we talk to you a lot about the financial game plan and the project control systemization. You want to systemize the entire process. Why? Because you want to ensure that it is easily transferable, it is easily scalable, it is transparent. And all of these things are things that you want to build into the whole process of building wealth. Why is this so important? The element of traceability, the element of transparency, the element of transferability makes it much easier for you to repeat this whole process of setting your financial goals and achieving it. And my assurance to you is that when you come with us at Global Capital Inc., we have a team of dynamic persons. We have a team of PFAs, professional financial advisors, personal financial advisors. We have certified public accountants. We have economists. We have a team of business consultants. We have a team of lawyers that are all here to give you that support to leapfrog in your business development and to leapfrog in your personal financial accomplishment. We are 101% committed to you. So I trust that you would have enjoyed today's program. Again, I want to encourage you that if you find this information useful, I would love for you to like, subscribe, and share this podcast in your network. One, it will allow you to be the first to get this information that we're bringing out on a daily basis. And two, you will help us to achieve a humanitarian service, and that is to reach as much people across the world so as to ensure that we are truly adding value and fixing problems and financial problems in people's life that can really position them to live and lead a better quality of life. Be blessed and see you in the next broadcast.